Hey guys, welcome back. David D here from the Get a Clue Marketing Show. Today we're talking about entrepreneurship, and so you want to be an entrepreneur, huh? Well, I want to show you some facts and stats about what being an entrepreneur is all about. So stay tuned. Okay, in our facts and stats segment, I found that there's more than 25 million Americans that want to set off on their own. They want to start their own business, or they're running their new businesses, okay? This is according to the Global Entrepreneurship Monitor. Now, other stats that I found, that there's 400 million entrepreneurs around the world. Now, that's a lot, 400 million entrepreneurs. That means that one in every 18 people, one in 18 people own their own business, according to statistics compiled by DealSunny.com. Okay, and many people are leaving their 9-to-5 jobs to pursue their own entrepreneur journeys. Now, I believe, this is a side note, but I believe that entrepreneurs are born entrepreneurs. They're born leaders. They're born to be independent, instead of working for somebody else. Now, my experience goes back in 1987. I got right out of high school and started a business. I was doing a multi-level marketing program with, I was selling water filters, in fact. But I wanted that independence. I wanted to be my own boss, okay? I was doing that through college. I was taking marketing in college, and I wanted something that I can be independent. I didn't like, being told what to do all the time. But, so I started my entrepreneur journey back in 1987. And I got to tell you, it can be exhilarating and terrifying at the same time, okay? There's been times where the market that I was feeding, or that I was catering to, dried up, and I had to work for other people. And so, one of the things about being an entrepreneur is that you have to be flexible and resourceful, and you have to know the marketplace that you're going into. But I just wanted to share some facts with you. Here's another fact that 2.2 million jobs have been created by startups. Okay, they were created by 414,000 startups in the year 2015. Okay, now this is only going to grow as the U.S. economy just explodes right now. There's a lot of manufacturing coming back to the United States, and those people are going to need, they're going to need consultants, they're going to need outsourcing, they're going to need, people that can do jobs for them. Even if you're if you're a consultant, this is going to be a great time for you to get involved. The average 27 is the average age of millennials who are starting their businesses, which is much lower than the baby boomers who started at 35. Okay, with all this hype that you see on social media, be your own boss, do it yourself. And I got to tell you, a lot of millennials, they don't want to put up with people telling them what to do, Well, let's see, there's another stat. However, 11.3 million businesses are women owned in the United States. And, one of the great things about being your own boss, being an entrepreneur, is that it goes across, all colors, races, creeds, religions. It doesn't matter. It's freedom for all. And if you have, an idea, a service, or a product that you want to bring to the marketplace, it doesn't matter. The marketplace judges how good you are and how good your product is, etc. So those were just some facts and stats that I wanted to show you really quick. All you have to do is type in entrepreneur stats, and you'll get a whole bunch of different things. One of the places that you can go. Coming up in my book market segment is where I want to show you some great reading. So stay tuned. Okay, in our book market segment, I wanted to show you an article that I found on Forbes magazine, Forbes.com. Entrepreneurs, here's the good news for 2018. You can read that article for yourself and check out all the good things, the opportunities that are available. Here's another one, how to become a millionaire by the age of 30. Now, we just talked about the facts that people are starting out their own businesses at the age of 27. This is how to become a millionaire by the age of 30 by Grant Cardone. I follow Grant, his podcasts and his videos. Great guy, really knows his stuff. And you definitely want to check out this article in Entrepreneur. Here's another article that I found from IncomeDiary.com. The young rich list of people under 30 and the top richest entrepreneur that you guys can find. Now, that's a whole list of different people that are young that have become the richest entrepreneurs in the world. Okay, so that's just topic reading. You can check that out. So now let's jump into the do-it-yourself segment where I can give you some entrepreneur ideas. Okay, so this is our do-it-yourself segment, and I wanted to go over some entrepreneurs, ideas that you can do right now, starting today. You can look around and see so many opportunities that are out there, okay? For one, you can set up an Amazon store. They encourage you to set up a website, get your own website. And websites are really cheap nowadays. I mean, you could get them for a couple bucks a month for hosting, and you'll have your own domain, etc. But you can build your own Amazon store, and they encourage you to do that, okay? You can also get into wholesale and drop shipping and things like that. But if you wanted to buy wholesale and sell online, you can go to this store here. Well, it's not a store, but it's a website called Alibaba.com. You're probably familiar with it if you've already been looking into buying and selling products online. Alibaba.com is a source that you can go to where you can buy products overseas in China, get them really cheap, and then bring them over here and sell at retail. Okay, you probably heard of Shopify. Shopify is similar to Amazon. They go out, they get their sources from, around the world. China is one of them, like I was saying, and you can set up your own Shopify store. All right, those are easy to do. There's a lot of tutorials online to do that. Maybe I'll do a special tutorial about that. But there's a guy that I follow. His name's Franklin Hatchett. You can check him out on YouTube. He's got a lot of different videos on how to set up your Shopify. He's making thousands and thousands of dollars. So you can check him out over there. Another entrepreneur idea is getting into network marketing. Like I said, I started out selling water filters for a network marketing company. And this was back when water was being sold, bottled water was being sold. Who thought that water was going to be more expensive than gas at times? But it's true. And so one of the things that I saw in that market was people would rather buy a filter instead of going through all these plastic bottles. And who knows where those bottled water containers, came from, and etc. like that. So, one of the recent things that my wife got into is this secret program. It's all about skincare and, healing elements from the Dead Sea minerals that they put in their products and things like that. Now, that's what I would recommend, is doing something. If you've never done this before, if you never launched out on your own, I definitely recommend you get involved with a company that's going to provide you all the materials and resources that you need to sell products out there in the marketplace. Okay, one of the best ways to do that is through network marketing. Now, I know network marketing and MLM have received a lot of bad press over the years because the people at the top of the pyramid chain, they took all the money and ran and never paid out the commissions that were afforded. But so you want to do your due diligence and find out what reputable, companies that are out there that have been doing this for years. But I said all that to say that you start out small, you start out part-time, you get a feel of the market. Even if you're creating products yourself in your garage, in your spare bedroom, you want to start out slow, and you want to build up a reputation and build up your clientele from there before you leave the job market. Okay, you may be putting up with a terrible boss and things like that, and you just want to leave tomorrow. Well, I would encourage you to just do your research, build a business part-time until you have enough income and you have enough clientele that you can go out there and do it yourself. Okay. Here's one of the books that I written back in the year 2000, 2001. Living in Myrtle Beach is one of the tourist capitals of the world, and I was approached by so many different people that wanted me to come work for them. And so what I did was I wasn't interested in a lot of their programs, but I took note of what they were doing, and I came up with about over 500 different ways that you can make money at home just starting out. And I would definitely recommend getting that book. I'll put the link in the description below. Also, I was in cable TV. I was a contractor. I was putting cable inside people's homes, rewiring hotels and resorts and everything like that. So I did this cable TV course in order for you, or people that are willing to go out on a trade. So maybe you were working for somebody as doing a trade, a builder, a contractor, an electrician, and you wanted to break out into the marketplace and be your own boss. Well, that's very easy to do. You just have to find out the clients. You need to find out how to price yourself, etc. So one of the things that I did was, not only did I was a contractor for many years, but I also taught how to do that in a course. Here's another one that you can do as a freelancer. You could become a freelancer by going over to Fiverr.com. And, I did a whole course on it called Fiverr Freaks 2.0. And, one of the things about Fiverr is that whatever skills that you have, or, whatever you can provide for people, even they have physical products on this platform that you can actually ship to people. But more or less, this is a freelancing site where that people are looking to get logos, people are looking for creative things, or to market their own business. Okay, so let's say you're doing this part-time, you want to scale this business. You can go over to Fiverr and find people that will promote your business for you, starting at $5. So that's why they call it Fiverr. It's getting a lot of traction. In fact, my Fiverr Freaks takeover course goes step by step on how to do that, how to set up your own business just with Fiverr alone. Okay, there's a lot of other freelance sites out there that I go through. And then we have I created a Get a Clue classroom style. This is where I put all my courses in there, step by step, on how to do that, how to get started. Okay, so if you're a business owner and you need to get these certain skills that you need with different software, step by step process of getting into the marketplace, then you can check out the Get a Clue classroom as well. That's just a aside from the Get a Clue marketing show that teaches people how to make money online and how to get started. Some of the courses, just real quick, is the Take Action Series 3.0. I remastered this course that if you wanted to, you want a course, a step-by-step guide to internet marketing and internet wealth, this would be the course that's inside the Get a Clue classroom. I go over all the different methods of advertising, pay-per-click, pay-per-view, free advertising, etc. That's all inside of this Take Action series. I also go over video production as well. This is something that is really big. You know that video content is really growing and has grown. It's only going to get better because one of the things that you want to do is introduce yourself, and the best way to do that is through video. Okay, the days of knocking on doors, calling people on the phone, all this stuff, I mean, they're still there, but if you don't like doing that, I had to do that. Back in the day, we didn't have the internet. I had a fax machine and a pager, and that was the technology of the day. And I had to go out with my my suitcase and bang on doors and get to the right people. Now, today is totally different. It's wide open and it's so much opportunity out there. You can make a video and get in front of somebody's computer and you can tell them who you are, what you're all about, and you can get the sale that way. You can start a conversation. That's what that's all about. And I teach you how to do that in the Sony Vegas coaching course. I also do music production course, giving you people, let's say you just want to sit behind the scenes, you want to make music, and you want to add those backgrounds to your videos or to somebody else's videos. I go over that too. This really wasn't a whole entire plug for my courses, but I just wanted to show you that it's out there. I created these courses for you so that you can learn these different skills that you're going to need as an entrepreneur to get your business off the ground, okay? So in our Ask Me segment, I wanted to pull up this, how do you become an entrepreneur with no money, okay? Now, obviously, there's millions of people that are out there looking for this same question, okay? So you can pull this up, go over to that article on HubSpot. HubSpot is a great resource for entrepreneurs and marketers, okay? So go over there and you can find out how to start out becoming an entrepreneur with no money. One of the fastest ways of becoming an entrepreneur is solving people's problems. Once you are out there in the marketplace, you're asking questions, you're finding out what people want, what people are doing, and find out how you can solve their problem. That's the best way to become an entrepreneur. And to do that with no money, you would have to do that with some negotiation skills. Now, on this article by HubSpot, they actually, tell you that you can borrow from your friends and family and then, build your business from that. But I never did that. I never asked for money from family and friends, because if it flops, then you're sunk. Okay, I tried to do this by scratch, by taking a piece of my income that I was getting from my job, setting that aside, buying at the time it was letterhead, business cards, things like that, and then getting out and pounding the pavement and asking people what they need, what type of answers do you have that you can offer people that they're going to pay you. Once you start getting people to pay you money either for your product or your service, then you just keep flipping that back into the business while you're working at your full-time job. Okay, you can also, once that grows, you can pitch other investors and things like that, but you have to be really sure that you have a sustainable business as an entrepreneur. But I would definitely not recommend, borrowing a lot of money or going out to, um, get investors unless you have something to show for it. You have sales. And now, if you watch the Shark Tank, then you'll see that they're always asking for sales. What's your sales? What's your sales margin? And if you don't have any, then you have no business asking an investor to invest in your business. Okay. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that. You can always go over to the getacluemarketingshow.com. I have a lot of different videos over there. Now, I really am starting to ramp up more and more episodes of the Get a Clue Marketing Show. Lately, I've been helping other people, other business owners with their products, doing reviews and showing other people how to, do demonstrations with their products and things like that. That's really key, and that's why video is so important, is to go ahead and start getting these people on board and showing off your products, showing off on what you can do, okay? And the best method to do that is through video. So anyway, this is David Deek. Thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And subscribe, notify, hit the notification button so that every new video that comes out, you'll be notified about that, so that you can get a clue on what to do about your marketing, your business, and even promoting yourself. So thanks a lot. This is David Deek. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.